know about it.
I got this fat bitch. I got this fat bitch. And his own mouth repeated everything I've been telling him for months. He finally realizes. I said, oh, as soon as it comes to me, you know who I am. I've been up on you, baby. I even asked you about your radio equipment. You'll remember me for how the white boy asked about the radio equipment. Ain't that a bitch? What just came out of this duck mud's mouth?
You understand what I'm saying?
What just came out of this nitwit's mouth? I ask you, CB community.
But it looking like a decent...
Check these video gates called Big Man's Revelation. Check out the whole series of this bitch.
Everybody will tell you, Ducklegger, I am my brother's keeper out here on the Ducklegger band. And I will refuse from taking no for an answer. And if a Ducklegger like you making damn money, and instead of you straightening up the Ducklegger act and carrying yourself like a decent individual instead of a doggone stinking damn bum, I will turn the pressure up. I will turn it up even worse. So,
man, I smell like cashmere bouquet. My girls will roll right up on me and say that's his favorite soap. He smelled like cashmere because he's worth more than cashmere. I'm either going to smell like cashmere or gray flannel cologne.
Damn t-shirt and the same damn jeans pants like he was before walking the streets in the gas station until I get word that this ain't the way it is or this ain't the routine that's going on. Ducklegger, you could bet your last bottom dollar. But guess what? The big man gonna turn up the pressure even more, Ducklegger. Cause that's what I want out here in the band. I want Ducklegger. See, you might have think that I'm out here doggone trying to stop you from making $1, Ducklegger. That ain't my thing. My thing is straightening up the Ducklegger monkey ass, making sure,
oh, now he's gonna be my angel. Now he wants to be my angel. Now he wants to pretend he's gonna send all his buddies to me. That's the future. That's what's coming next, guys. So stay tuned for the same bat time, the same bat channels, where at a later date he'll throw it up. I've been sending people to you.
yeah, and then we all let Ducklegger walk in the damn street like you're a bum. Cause back in the days when I brushed your monkey ass off in the damn gas station, you were like you were Ducklegger dopehead, like you were a crackhead. And that's what I think about, and that's the opinion I had of you then. Now, ain't nothing changed from what I understood and the way
It's all about they got him.
And straighten your...
And, you know, I told him, I said, when this realization hits you, I'm not going to be the one to say I told you so, but I got the big man. Who's the CB celebrity now, Mr. Big Man? Who'd you bring into the spotlight? Someone you've known all along, but you just didn't know it was me till now, biatch.
You might, when you...
Just for all that shit that came out of your mouth, I might not polish your earrings no more on 6, because I want you to talk now. And if you can't hear them, you can't talk to them.
Whatever, that...
I got you, baby. I'm the winner, the victor. The man who told you I had a big beef plate for the sauce.
Prove to people that yes,
I told him I had a plate for his sauce. You hear him begging on my plate?
But guess what? You gotta stop living like a damn bum. Stop living like a damn bum, cause you making daggone couple of dollars now. So straighten your act out. That's all I'm saying. Let me get on out here and leave this damn duck alone. 127. Word to be wise, or to be sufficient. You need to listen for the big man, cause the big man prophesy out here. Whatever the big man says always come to pass. You ask any one of these duck pluggers out here, and they will tell you, I'm too nasty mean.
He just admitted he's nasty, mean, and not the type to ever buy a homeless man or a street hustler a $1 menu burger. Ain't that a bitch?
That damn Peter Simpson lady was talking before he came in the shop. I don't want to hear that damn Peter Simpson lady, and it sounded like the way it was sounding before. You gotta sound better. And if you don't sound better, that player, so I would say you ain't shit.
I need a mic for that radio. But big man, We're going to put together a series now, Big Man's Revelations, and then we're going to label some videos post-revelation where I'm telling you, I know who you are, you know who I am, and what you will remember when you remember who I am is how I questioned you about your CB equipment. Big man, I got you, bitch. How you like me now? Don't look at me. I'm that boy. Ain't that a bitch? And it's nice. I'm glad that the man that was cutting me up out here for months realizes he really knows who I am now for sure. And that, yeah, I'm glad you're making that revelation. Nobody knows I'm making money in the shop. But hey, let's listen to the big man, because he's the boss. But I told that supposedly boss, I got a plate of RC beef for that sauce. And guess what? You just let me serve it on you, bitch.
He's a pig! He's a pig! He's a pig man!
Nah, he worse than that. I got him good, Poochie. Poochie, I'm going to run all his videos on Watergate 6 now from this day forward. I'm going to run the gates of me months ago telling him, I know who Big Man is. Big Man knows who I am. Big Man going to remember me, because the only thing he's going to remember about me is that the way I asked him about his radio equipment, the way I took interest in his antenna and radio, and the way he brushed me off like I just didn't know what I was talking about. I'm going to have a good time running these gates back. You're not going to hear me on the air for a couple of weeks. I'm going to spend time getting all these videos, marking them, so at any given second I can pop up the words out of Big Man's own mouth that I want to put out there. Big Man, how's your revelation? That's the name of these last 3 videos. So when you hear them, Big Man, and when your friends hear them, they're going to say, Richie told you a long time ago. Ha 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 ha. Fellas, this is going on Richie Radio 127. The name of these last 3 or 4 gates will be labeled Big Man's Revelations. Episode 1, 2, 3, or whatever how many there is. But the title will be Big Man's Revelations.
He's a pig! He's a pig! He's a pig man!
You know what I told him, Poochie? I said, you know, Big Man, when you figure out who I really am, I'm not going to be the one to say I told you so. But I told him the only thing he's going to remember the most about ID and me is how the white boy questioned him about his radio equipment. And what did that asshole say less than 5 minutes ago on this video game out of his own duck-plucking, mud-ducking mouth? He's worse than a pig. He's now the laughing stock of Channel 6 and every other channel on the bandwave. You better believe that, girl. I got him. It took a while,